coming to the ring, fighting in the blue corner, Miranda Barber.
So Miranda Barber heading out first. Both of the ladies that you'll see here, they are making their professional debut. The background for Miranda Barber is MMA. She has had a nice, successful MMA career, but now is making the move to professional boxing. 5'7" orthodox fighter and hails from the state of Florida. She is ready to go. And these ladies fighting at 170 as well. So not only should we see a flurry of punches, but we could see some heavy blows here as well.
Yes, definitely. You know, like I told you earlier, on the when the women fight, they come to ring it, they come to fight. You know what I mean? They don't come to they don't do no fill out rounds, and that's great for us and for the public.
And now coming to the ring, fighting in the red corner, Chatiqua Hemingway.
So it'll be Chatiqua Hemingway. Chatiqua, the full name, Tika, the nickname, and boy, she has had a great start to her boxing career at the amateur level. 26-13 as an amateur, but she has fought opponents such as WBC World Female Super Middleweight and WBO World Female Super Middleweight title holder Franchon Cruz Dimez. She actually fought her 3 times, won 2 of those, and unified female super welterweight title holder Clarissa Shields. So she has fought some amazing competition at the amateur level.
Yes, and dude, once again, this should be a good fight. Even yesterday at the weigh-in, they had to separate them. You know what I mean? They put each other's fists on their face. They were ready to fight yesterday. You know, they had to tell them, listen, fight's tomorrow. And now this is the moment to fight. You know, yesterday they want to do it. Well, now they get to do it.
Ladies and gentlemen, 4 rounds of boxing in the super middleweight division, sanctioned by the South Carolina Athletic Commission. The man in charge, Mr. Bill Clancy. Introducing first, fighting in the blue corner, making her professional debut, weighing tonight 168 pounds. From Florida, Miranda Barber. And now fighting in the red corner, also making her professional debut, weighing tonight 165.5 pounds. From Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, Chatiqua Hemingway.
We got fights on the way now. The female fighters, Miranda Barber against Chatiqua Hemingway. We're expecting fireworks coming from the get-go. Looking forward for this fight, fellas.
Yeah, this is going to be a fantastic fight, as you mentioned. I mean, these 2 ladies, a lot of animosity out of the gate. And this should be a good one. I'm interested to see how it translates over for Chatiqua Hemingway, especially with how successful her amateur career was. A little bit of a shove there.
Use your jab. Relax. Go. Find that angle. Off to your right. Off to your right. Keep the range. Use that jab. There you go.
We got Hemingway trying to establish her gap. Her distance, she's a little taller than Barber. You know, so far she's trying to find her range. Barber trying to get in.
Not quite as aggressive as some of the other female fights that we've seen on Christie's cards before, but still both trying to get their shots in early. Clancy stopped them, but you can see Barber put her hands down, let her in, and they'll say no knockdown, just a trip and fall there.
Good jab by Hemingway. She's trying to find the distance, trying to stop the jab. Barber trying to get in a little bit, holding in the inside.
Use a stick. Find your opening, put pressure, tie her up. Touch her up when you're ready, Miranda. Touch her when you're ready.
Barber with the hands down. Gonna bring it in, and I've noticed that's definitely something that you see with the more aggressive UFC background fighters, because usually, I mean, in UFC it's nonstop action. Usually you're going to be at least wrapped up or something. So it's a different mindset in boxing. But see, got an uppercut at the end. Bill Clancy will warn Miranda Barber for holding there, and the end of round one. So. You know, some pretty good action. Maybe not the most action-packed female fight that we've seen out of the gate, but, you know, a good start. Both of them just trying to feel themselves out here in a debut for both parties.
Yeah, I think Hemingway got the better of the round. She was able to land that uppercut that you see right there, right now. Even though Barber say, no, did nothing, but still land a couple more jabs, you know. And so I think she got the first round. So far so good. A little more holding the water would like to see, you know what I mean? But both the pro debut, you know, they're getting their feet wet, you know. And I think we're expecting for a better second round right now.
Again, this is a 4-round fight, so yeah, that's the action will get a lot quicker here as we go. I mean, second round, you got to think. You end up losing 2 rounds here, you're already going to be fighting back just to get a draw. So you should see it pick up here just a little bit after the first round where they kind of felt each other out.
Stay on her, Miranda. Stay on her. That's it. Let her go. Punch out, Miranda. Punch out. Find your angle, girl. Find your angle.
Hemingway, gets a nice right in there.
I told you the action going to pick up in the second round, actually starting that way. Now they're both letting their hand go. You know, Hemingway getting a little bit the better of Barber.
Hemingway definitely trying to be the more aggressive of the two.
Nice right hand by Barber over the jab of Hemingway. But Hemingway's coming back now. You know, she wants to fight. Trying to find the distance. Jab.
Feeling out. Hemingway gets a shot into the body.
Nice body work by Hemingway, doubling up that left hook through to the body, through to the head. That's very talented. Not many people can do that. And so far so good now. She's jabbing well.
Come on, She-Hulk, let's go, girl. Put that shit up.
Moving around, feeling confidence now.
There it is. Take your time.
Up against separated by Bill Clancy. Not as much grabbing here in this round, though. Barber got a decent shot in there. Break it up again. And that's the end of the second round. But again, and it comes up really quick because only 2-minute rounds. But again, it looked like Hemingway there really dictating the pace, and I think she's up 2-0 in this fight.
Yes, definitely. You know, like I said, she landing the better shots. You know what I mean? She establishing that jab to the body. She threw a 4, 5, 6 times in the round. Land that uppercut. So I think she's winning the fight. And it was a much better round actually for the fans because they didn't hold as much. They went at it. They tried to land the punches. Even though I got Hemingway up by 2 rounds so far.
She's been working that right hand. Got that jab in there a couple of times too, but Barber's gotten her right hand in there. Got it in there twice in that round. So See if it picks up again here in the third round. Again, only a 4-round fight, so expect the action to only get better as we go on. It's round number 3 underway from the Rock Hill Sports and Event Center, Rock Hill, South Carolina. With good lefts, good jabs in there from Hemingway to start off.
Now they're fighting in the inside, holding and grabbing a little bit, but you know, Hemingway should just step back on that. When they get close like that and Barber's about to tie up, step back and be able to land the right hand over the top. Don't get so close to Barber so it doesn't get to that point where they have to hold each other. And she'd be able to land a good counter punch. Then by stepping back just a little, just a couple inches back, he'd be able to counter Barber. See, right now, you have to do just step back a little and throw the right hand over the top as Barber has her hand down. And she'll be able to land that punch, I believe, clean.
You can see Barber definitely still kind of in that MMA, UFC mindset. So she's definitely going to want to play it close to the body. You saw she got a couple of good body shots in there when they were wrapped up. And for Hemingway, she would much rather keep her at a distance and be able to work those punches, work those angles like you were talking about earlier.
Anytime you want to set it up, pop, go. Pop, go.
She gets that right hand in there again. She's gotten that a couple of times, Miranda Barber has.
Yes, yeah, she's looking for that weapon. I believe it's her weapon of choice. She's throwing a lot of right hand over the top, got it in a couple of times.
10 seconds. Work out of it. You got under 10.
Barber fought it out of there.
Very good, very good round. Very good round, and very close round this one though.
Yeah, Barber got a couple of really good shots in there.
Yeah, she did. You know, she landed some good shots, a couple of right hands. Very, very close round this one. I had to tell you, the first two I gave it to Hemingway. I won't be surprised if the judges give this round to Barber, as I did.
And you see right there, when she gets wrapped up, good job going to the body. And you can tell just that MMA mindset of wanting to wrap up, something that's tough to get out of, but she'll have to do as her career goes on. Hemingway got a couple of good shots in here too, though, but then Barber fighting back.
Right back, yes. Well, you see, that's what I was telling you. You can see them a close distance. You know what I mean? If Hemingway step back just only a couple inches, she'll be able to land the right hand over the top over the jab of Barber. She letting herself get wrapped up with Barber in the inside. And all she had to do is step back a little bit and throw the right hand over the top, and she definitely will land that shot.
Final round underway here in this 4-round fight.
And they know it because they both came out firing on this round. They both came out.
Yeah.
I don't tell you how to corner, you don't tell me to referee. You want to sit in the back, you can sit in the back.
Will Clancy not happy with Miranda Barber's corner at all, as they'll both talk to each other. And then Clancy giving some instructions to both fighters.
Yes, definitely. As a corner man, you do not want to talk to the referee as the action going. If you have something to spread to the referee, you have to wait into the round is over and calmly tell him, listen, this is happening. That's the only way you can talk to the referee. You not want to scream at the referee as the action is going. He's trying to do his job in there.
And I'm assuming you've been at that point as well. There's been something that you didn't like, and you just went up and said, "Hey, look, this is what I'm seeing." You know, I mean, it's definitely got to be tough. I mean, we all, we see stuff and we want to call it out, but you got to remain calm because, I mean, losing. Now, I don't know if you've ever seen it. Can they throw a corner man out?
Oh yeah, definitely 100%. I've seen it many times. You know what I mean? They're doing wow, great right hand by Hemingway. As I was saying, I've seen it many times. You know what I mean? Because and it had happened to me many times where I needed to say something to the referee, but you need to understand the rules, how this works. You don't want, you don't want to get the referee mad anyway. And the time to do it when the minute of break between rounds, you calmly get his attention, let him know what you're seeing, and he will definitely respect that. But if you're screaming at him from the outside, he's definitely not going to respect that. He can definitely take you out of the arena.
Final 10 seconds here of this great female bout. Making their debut. Nice right there by Barber. And that's it.
Wow. Very, very good fight at the end. Actually, another close round. I have Hemingway winning 3 rounds out of 4. I would not be surprised if this fight is a draw. If the judges see it like that. I saw Hemingway winning 3 rounds out of 4, winning a decision in this fight.
Yeah, I think got a couple of good shots in there in that last round. I would agree with you on that. And give Hemingway the win, but I think both very strong fighters. Chance to have a successful career. And for Hemingway, again, she has fought some of the best, so it makes sense. And you look here, both of these women really fighting hard. A couple of good shots to the face there by Barber when she got in close. And that was what I was saying, all night, is that when she got in close, that was when she was most effective. Hemingway liked to use the length. So 2 very different styles. Both of them had their moments, and you saw that big right there by Hemingway. I think that was one of the biggest things that, sort of resonated with me for that final round.
Yes, definitely. I think he won the round, the last round, even though it was a close round. Round number 4 was very close. I took it to Hemingway. I think she controlled the distance with his jab. He landed a big right hand. There was a noticeable, which would have been noticeable to the judges. And she seemed very happy. She's dancing in the ring. She thinks she got the win in her pro debut. That's a great feeling. When you first pro fight, knowing that you did well, you think you won. She feels really good right now.
Barber celebrated immediately after the round 2, so she's feeling pretty confident as well. And we will go to Maximiliano Correda for the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 4 rounds of boxing, we go straight to the judges' scorecards. Judges, Messrs. Towie and Linderman show the same score, about 42-36 for the winner by unanimous decision from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, Chatiqua Hemingway.
That is interesting.
Yeah, interesting. The judges didn't see it the way that I saw it. Even though the right fighter won, you know what I mean. I gave 1 round to Barber. The judges didn't. But in the end of the day, the right fighter won. Hemingway won, and she got the best of it. And she feels really good right now.
Well, Tika, what out of you? Tell me your feeling about this tough bout.
It was a tough bout. I give it to my opponent, Miranda Barber. But, I want to give the glory to God for this win. She was a tough opponent. I prayed in the locker room to give me the glory and let me win tonight, so he came through. But Miranda's a tough opponent. Her team were tough. I want to give a shout out to my team, working with me, my family, my friends here from Pittsburgh. Shout out, Ike. What's up? But thank you guys for following me on my journey. And shout out to Christy Martin, the GOAT. Where's she at? Shout out to Christy Martin for putting this wonderful show on. Thank you guys.
Thank you, Tika. Well, for our Spanish audience, Tika nos estaba comentando que Miranda fue una oponente pero muy complicada, que la felicita a ella y tanto a su equipo de trabajo obviamente agradece a todo su staff y también le enviaba los mejores deseos a Christy Martin. Thank you very much, Tika. The winner of this bout,